Edit items. In this video, we will troubleshoot your project visibility whenever embedding your project either within your own site or using the LWC within Salesforce. All right, so one thing to keep in mind is whenever we embed something, the width of the embed is what going to control the device, the size of our web page. So for instance, if I'll drop an LWC here and I can turn this into an LWC so we can get the full leverages over this, but this instance I'm just going to do a quick publish and I'll grab the URL and I'll put it over here. Now notice now hypothetically what it should get is a mobile size, right? And it looks great because I have the mobile set up on my project. So right now I have a mobile, this practically mobile small set up on my project. This is why it looks great also when I publish it over here. And obviously if I'll do the same and I'll take LWC here and I'll put it here, you'll see I'll get a tablet view. And again, it will look really nice because I have set those devices up. So it's something to always keep in mind whenever you don't see what you like and you see a messy. If I will delete this device, you'll see that we were not going to get a very nice result. So it's always important to keep in mind that device comes into play whenever you put your project into an embed, an iframe on your site or in an LWC. Similarly, what I'm gonna do now, and it doesn't matter if I use iframe or embed, it's essentially the same idea. What I'll do here is I'll put this on my site real quick. So one thing I want to make sure always is whenever I use the embed code or the iframe code, I want to make sure that the width is 100%. So we'll get the full width of its container. And again, if you're using it within your site, what will determine the width is the actual width of the parent container. So always important to understand where you're putting it. And if you want it to have full width, then you want to make sure that the parent will have 100% width of the page as well. Otherwise, you will deal with smaller devices, which is okay in some instances, but it's very important to keep in mind. So if I'll save this and I'll take a look at my site here. And this is whenever it's embedded. And again, if I'll go ahead and if I'll have a parent, let's say I can put this within a parent div. And I just dirtily gave it 50% width just to illustrate that it's important to understand where you're putting it. And if we'll go back to our site and we'll refresh, we will see we'll get a different device. And again, it looks really great because I've set up in this instance, it got a tablet width, and that's very important. Still, setting a width of 100% to your iframe or to your embed is very important because we see that it's reacting to the width change. So that's super important regardless to whatever the parent container is giving you. And this is how it's done.